Hey guys, Cassandra here, aka the voice of Lin Li Ku for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and today we're gonna talk about Xenoblade.
Almost down, but not out.
Time magazine called it the best role-playing game of 2015 hands down, and said that it was absolutely a reason to buy a Nintendo Wii U. And Kotaku said, yes, you should play this game. It has a gorgeous, eclectic, sweeping, stirring soundtrack composed by a stunningly talented team of 6. And it has a massive world set atop 2 frozen titans and littered with lovely caves, swamps, and oceans. Sounds like somebody is channeling their high school English poetry class. Kotaku also said that it had irritating characters with irritating catchphrases and filler. Anyway, let's talk about auditioning for Xenoblade Chronicles X. Telling the story of Xenoblade Chronicles, like setting everything up and then also closing it all out at the end, that was a big part of the audition, as well as some battle lines and just like dialogue lines of Lin's.
Thanks. I know you're just trying to protect me. But we can't run from this. The city needs us. Now most of all. Sorry to worry you. I'll be fine. Now come on. Let's kick some ganglion butt.
I and the other actors didn't even know that it was a Xenoblade title. Since this was a very high-profile game, it was done under a pseudonym, I guess you would call it. So Xenoblade Chronicles X was actually called Space Travel for the audition and for all the scheduling. Lin Li Ku has a lot of lines. I had somewhere between 16 and 1800 lines. That's a lot of recording for a video game. It's pretty much how I spent half of my summer, which was awesome. So for most of my sessions, there were 4 people, including me. There was the engineer, the director, who was Wendy Lee, and also a localization specialist. His name was John Ricciardi, and he did all of the Japanese to English translation and really localized the game and made it into something that was playable for North America.
They've seen us.
Lin is a really strong female character. The thing I like most about Lin is that even though she's young, she's a teenager, she's 13, she's super smart, she's very self-reliant, and she can take care of herself. She can cook dinner and also kick your ass and fix a skill. She's also really young, so I feel like she's setting a great example for teenagers and kids. So let's talk about the censoring of Lin's outfits. In the Japanese version, Lin is wearing a lot of skimpy clothes, she's in a bikini, she has some cleavage, which honestly it makes me cringe a little bit because she's only 13 years old. Those skimpy outfits were removed for the North American and European versions. People are calling it censorship. I really see it as localization. There are a lot of cultural differences between Japan and the US and Europe. I personally don't mind that Lin's outfits were changed for the US version. My hope is that players will really be able to concentrate on Lin's abilities and what she can bring to your game and what she can do for the other members of her party and not just how she looks. I also think that covering Lin up a little bit will make parents more comfortable having their kids play the game. So it also opens the game up to a wider audience, which obviously is great. In the Japanese version, you'll notice that Lin sounds a little bit younger than she does in our version. We did that on purpose. We wanted to make Lin sound a little bit older. We thought that making her sound younger might be a little bit grating on the player's ears, even though she is 13. You know, she's very smart, she's very mature, she has a job. The older voice for our version, that just really fit our story better. And again, that's just part of what goes into localizing a game for a different audience. So there you have it, a little bit about recording Lin for Xenoblade Chronicles X. If you guys are playing the game, please let me know what you think of it and what you think of Lin. I would love to know if you have a favorite Lin line or Lin moment. Let me know down below. I read all of your comments, so I'd love to hear your feedback. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Thanks for tuning in, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks!